Hello, how are you everyone? And welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Wait a minute. Is this another seasonal quest? Oh my goodness. And who am I doing it with? Oh my double goodness. Hey, Chuchune actually gets to do a seasonal quest. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's find out. Beg pardon, madam. Might you perchance be an adventurer? 'Tis Starlight season, and I'm searching for a woman who might help me work miracles. Yes, that's me. As you know, the Starlight celebration is a time to celebrate the children of the realm, our hope and our future. As a Starlight celebrant, it is my sworn duty to see happiness and good cheer duly doled out to all boys and girls, particularly those whose daily lives afford them few reasons to smile. To that end, I planned a special delivery for the younglings in the children's ward at Frondale's Fun, but I fear things have hit a snag. The parcel has vanished. I trust it has only been misplaced and not stolen. What blark-headed wretch would deny these poor children a rare, good moment of good cheer? I would search for it myself, but I fear my duties as a celebrant keep me from leaving my post. Would you be so kind as to go looking in my stead? Oh, thank you, friend. With you on the job, I'm sure the children will be beaming with smiles within bells. The package is a large box engraved with the mark of Frondale's frontistery. One of my assistants says they saw a boy toting a similar box at the Ruby Road Exchange. Perhaps you might begin your search there. Should you find the parcel, please deliver it directly to the registrar at Frondale's. You have my heartfelt gratitude for your assistance, and remember, it's not just me that's counting on you to work miracles. Okay. Alright. Look at me. I'm totally dressed for the season. Totally dressed for the season. I probably should have bought some stuff, but oh well. Hey, where are you taking that crate? I hid it there for a reason, you know. It's what? I saw the mark on it and assumed it belonged to one of the physicians from the children's ward. I was only trying to have a little fun, I promise. I didn't mean to cause any trouble, honest. At least, not for you. So just take it and do whatever you want with it. And don't tell anyone you saw me here, okay? I don't want to get in trouble again. Bye! Alright. And where is this place? Map. By the Alchemist Guild. Alright. Greetings, adventurer. You have a delivery for me? Thank the heavens! When the goods the celebrant spoke of did not arrive at the designated time, I feared the Starlight would be a lonesome one for our poor children. Pray tell, wherever did it disappear to? I see. Thank you for your honesty. Fear not. We will not punish the boy. The younglings here do not live easy lives, but they have good hearts. I shall do what I can to see that they all have cause to smile today. On that subject, might I ask one more favor of you? I realize we have troubled you enough already, but I am certain it would bring the children no end of delight if you not be averse to helping us out. Please, pray speak with me again. Oh. Alright, let's see what I can do about this. Alright, speak with him again. So you will lend us your aid? I cannot thank you enough, friend. As for the task at hand, I would deliver these presents to the children, but I fear they would find little joy and wonder in receiving them from the futzy physician whose face they see every day. But one of the saint's little helpers, on the other hand, Behold, I have the garb right here, and I'm certain it would most become you. My colleague by the door would be happy to show you into the children's ward whenever you desire. Meanwhile, I must look into the matter of that mischief-making boy. Thank you again, my friend. When you see the children's smiles, you will know just how much your kindness meant to them. Whoops. The register has told me everything. We thank you for your charity, kind adventurer. It would be my pleasure to show you within. Deliver gifts to the children. Well, if it isn't a little helper, might you have a present for me? Oh, please say that you do. I do. My heartfelt thanks to you. I can only hope that the spinner hears my prayers, that I might spend next Starlight with my family. Oh. Pardon me. Do you have something for me? I do. Oh, these two people are RPing. Oh, thank you. I'm so happy. I'll get better by next Starlight. Just wait and see. You are not a child. Why, hello, little helper. Might you perchance have a present for little old me? You are too tall. You are too tall. Oh, but you are truly too kind. I feared my letters would not reach a spinner from here, but I see now my worries were for naught. Pallid child. A little helper, do you truly have a present for me? I must be dreaming. Oh, thank you so much. This is the best Starlight ever. I successfully delivered a gift to every youngling in the premises. One present, however, still remains. Oh, no. You have my thanks, adventurer. Hearing the laughter of the little ones, I see you served as a most splendid little helper. But pray tell, do you perchance still have one present in your possession? I do. I suspected as much. Currently, we have 5 younglings residing with us, but one of them, a boy by the name of Rover, seems to have slipped outside unattended. No doubt this is the selfsame boy you met not long ago, the boy who stole away with our Starlight gifts, but whatever would possess him to do such a thing? But this is no time for idle speculation. We must find him before he comes to harm. You will aid in our search, won't you, friend? Once again, I'm in your debt. Let us begin our search at the Ruby Road Exchange, where you last saw him. I will await you there. Ruby Rain. Alright. Let's leave the role players to their role playing. There's the kid. Oh, Father, can we stop at the stalls before we go home? We told your mother we would be home by the next bell, did we not? You wouldn't want to make her sad, now would you? I suppose you're right, Father. Well, I suppose she would not be devastated if we stopped off at one stall and brought her a little gift. What do you say? Father... What? Ah! Oh, you're that adventurer from before. I've been a good boy since then, I promise. Well, except for running away, I suppose. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you trouble. Between you and me, I didn't want to particularly go back, but I wouldn't want you to get into trouble too, so I will. Aww. Beak. Well. You found River? And convinced him to return, you say? You truly are a miracle worker, friend. Come, let us return to the children's ward. I simply must get to the bottom of the boy's most curious behavior. He's so sad that he doesn't have a family anymore. I don't know. This is the first time I've done this one. Oh, look at this. This is really cute. Get this out of the way. So many presents! Ah! Alright. Okay, I have to go. This is like the most people I've seen on this server at one time. The register has told me everything. We thank you for your charity, kind adventurer. It'll be my pleasure to show you within. So many people! Ah! Alright. How many times must I say this, River? I do not mean to scold you, merely to keep you safe. Just promise me you will not go running off like that again. Everyone cares for you here, and this behavior of yours causes no end of worry. Liar, nobody cares about me. I could die tomorrow and no one would shed a tear. So just leave me be, will you? Oh. Dear heavens, I am sorry that you had to see that, friend. I know not what that boy is thinking these days. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Worry not, friend. The boy's life is in no danger. I've already seen to his treatment. He should be back on his feet ere long. And yet it is fortunate we were close at hand. Why, if he collapsed but a few bells earlier, on his own out on the streets. If you have a moment, I would speak to you in private. Pray, come with me. Rivera's illness is not an especially complex one, but one of the herbs used in its treatment is quite rare and not easily come by. As such, his time in the children's ward has dragged on longer than any of us would have hoped. Moon after moon spent in the company of strangers would not be easy on any child, let alone one as sensitive as Rrrr. And yet he has fought his illness with admirable courage and nary a word of complaint. That is, until recently. For the life of me, I cannot fathom what has turned him into such a rebellious, sullen child. I only want to help him, and yet I am at a complete loss for ideas as to how I might do so. Alas and alack, whatever am I to do? I'll save him. I'm an adventurer. Whoa. Boop. Alas, alas and alack. Is there nothing I could do to bring succor to the poor boy? Am I doomed to stand idly by as he descends further into a pit of hopelessness, self-loathing, and despair? Boop, 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 boop. My apologies. My emotions got the better of me for a moment. I often tell the children that even the most potent herbs and potions will not avail a patient who does not possess the firm belief that his condition will indeed improve. This is true for myself as much as it is true of any of my charges. Sadly, in the case of poor Rrrr, he seems to have all but given up hope. I cannot fathom what happened. He used to be such a sweet, sanguine child. I beg of you, friend, pray help me find the boy. Pray help me help the boy. Might you investigate into the matter, that you might ascertain what ails his heart so? Thank you ever so much, my friend. I shall go speak with my colleagues at the furnacery to see if they might have any insight. Mayhap you could speak with the other children, after your efforts as a little helper. I imagine they'd not be shy to share with you anything they might know. Okay. Gather information. Oh. I saw Revere reading a letter the other day with a terrible grimace on his face. Mayhap something in the words upset him, or perhaps his sickness is acting up again. Revere? He hasn't seemed too happy lately. Who could blame him? When I think of how long I've been here, so far from home, sometimes I can't help but cry too. You poor child. River, not that I mentioned it, I haven't seen him smile much lately. We used to laugh together all the time. I wonder what happened. Where's the other person? Oh, here we go. You ask of Revere? Very well. I saw him reaching under his bed the other day, as if he were hiding something. Of course I did not peek. I'll have you know that Mother and Father instilled me with the finest of manners. Okay. Up. No. Up. Here we go. Oh, Revere's bed. Father, please. Oh. I found a letter under the bed. Look. Ah, welcome back, friend. Have you gleaned any insight as to what ails poor Revere's heart? What have we here? Ah, a letter to Revere from his father. While I'm loath to intrude on the privacy of my ward, desperate times call for desperate measures. Let us see now. My dearest son, I promised I would be home for Starlight, but I fear that business calls. Pray forgive your father for his broken promise, and know that I shall return to your side as soon as I am able. I should have known. Revere's father is a merchant by trade, and his travels often take him to distant shores. Few things instill the boy with hope like his father's visits, but they have grown increasingly rare. Doubtless he prayed to the spinner for his father's return for Starlight, and was devastated that those prayers went unanswered. If this letter is the cause of his recent malaise, I fear there is little we could do to lift his spirits. Unless we could somehow find the man and convince him to... Wait, I believe I know someone who just might be able to come to our aid at a time such as this. I'll go on ahead and investigate the matter. Pray join me anon at the hustings strip. I will explain there. You're lost as for what to do with the boyfriend. Please lend us your aid. Okay. I got this. I got this. Nobody else got it but me. I got it. Me. That's right. Good old Chutney. Yup. Ah, friend, your timing is impeccable. With some help from an old acquaintance, I was able to ascertain the whereabouts of the poor boy's father. The acquaintance of whom I speak? An old friend of my departed mother's, and one with a vast web of informants and information at his disposal. He is more than happy to assist, for the right price, needless to say. That was Lolorito. But you needn't concern yourself with that, friend. What's important is that we found our man. As my source tells it, Revere's father is staying over in Limsa, awaiting a vessel that will take him across the seas to Ratsat-Hen in the east. If we depart now, we might still catch him before he sets sail. I would go myself, but you must understand, I simply could not leave the poor children entrusted to my care, and so I pray call upon your generosity again this Starlight season. Pray travel to Limsa in my stead, that reverse Starlight wish may yet come true. Oh no! Oh wait, I can get to Limsa from here, I think. Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Oh, if I go to Horizon... Yeah, I could do that. Oh no! Alright, well it looks like we're going to have to finish it with a different person. So let's bring in someone else. Heavy sigh. Alright, I'm back. This is my main character, Clalaris. The reason that I picked her for this is because I heard the dialogue is different, depending on a few things. So I will tell you at the end of the episode what that exactly is. Why yes, I'm Rever's father. Whatever is the matter? Has something happened to my boy? It cannot be. I knew the boy was looking forward to a Starlight reunion, but to think a single broken promise would ravage his heart so. You must understand, friend. I want nothing more than to fly back to Alda to reverse side, but I simply cannot. No, a matter most pressing calls me across the sea. Aye, it is not merely a chance at profit and fortune that calls me eastward. I have, at long last, found a reliable source for the rare herb needed to cure my poor boy's disease. If I do not sail out on the next ferry, it may be moons, even years, till I find an opportunity like this. And so, as much as it pains my heart, I must go. I know not if it will suffice, but pray deliver this to my boy in my stead. It is a memento I had meant to give him when I returned from Radatan. Take it to him, and tell him this. Even in when his journeys carry him to distant lands, your father's heart is ever with you. And with that, I must prepare for my journey. Thank you, friend, and a happy Starlight to you. Alright, back to Alda then. On behalf of my colleague, I would thank you once again for your generous offer of aid. Should you wish to enter the children's ward, you need only speak the word. Yep. Oh! You return, friend, but you return alone. Did the man elude your search? I see. I can only hope that this gift will serve to rouse Revere from his doldrums. Pray take it to the boy, my friend. He should be back on his feet any time now, and given his recent behavior, I suspect he would rather receive the present from you than me. Whoops, wrong room. Hello. Oh, you're back. I've been a good boy, What? You have something for me? A present? But the only thing I asked for Starlight was... A present from Father? His heart is always with me, you say? That's a stupid lie. If his heart was with me, then why isn't he here, like he promised he would be? Please, Revere, you must understand. Your father cares for you more than anyone we know. Then why didn't he come back? Why is he sailing off to some distant land? Is coin so much more important to him than his own son? It is precisely because you are so important that he sails east, my dear boy. He sails out in search of the rare herb that will kill you of all ills, that you might live as family once more. You're just making things up. Or aren't you? I swear on my own father's grave that I am not. This adventurer heard as much from your own father's own mouth, didn't you, friend? So, Daddy doesn't hate me after all? On the contrary, Rivera, your father just wants to see you well again, as we all do. Will you promise that you'll stop fighting us and work with us to overcome your sickness? You bet I will. I'll get over this and be back living happy with my dad in no time. Just you watch me. Yeah. Now that's the Rivera I know. Might we speak in private for a moment, friend? I'll be at the front desk if you might spare a moment. Damn a lot, you insufferable dolt. I swear, can I not leave my bumbling erstwhile apprentice alone for half a bell without him turning the cauldron over and making a right mess of everything? Master Severin! Whatever brings you to the children's ward at this hour of the day? Are you deaf, dumb, or do you simply enjoy being intentionally obtuse? It's just as I said, you spectacular fool. I saw you running about town like a chocobo with his head removed from its body, and I deigned to interrupt my far more important research to see if my surpassing knowledge might be needed to rescue you from whatever miserable plight you've surely inflicted upon yourself. That is most kind of you, Master Severin. I am pleased to inform you that, thanks to the charity of this kind adventurer, the situation resolved a few brief minutes ago. I am quite sorry to have troubled you so. Well, if it isn't my able assistant, I must say it's good to see that at least one person in this room hasn't let my esteemed tutelage go entirely to waste like my erstwhile apprentice here. Yes, my apprentice. He may be a sappy, sentimental fool, but I suppose it's something to be said that the children's ward hasn't entirely collapsed under his stewardship. Though I dare say my regular visits have something to do with that, wouldn't you say, Director? Master Severin, your guidance is, as always, most welcome, but should you be taking this much time away from... Good gods, damn me a little. Whatever are you wasting my invaluable time when you know full well that pressing experiments demand my constant and undivided attention? I swear the next competent apprentice I find will be the first. Forgive me, friend, by not introducing myself sooner. My name is Damilio, and I serve as director of this institution. Though, in fairness, it is simply a position I inherited from my departed parents, and one that I even now struggle to prove myself worthy of. Nevertheless, on behalf of all my colleagues and the children placed in my charge, not the least of which is dear Revere, I offer my most sincere thanks for the boundless kindness and charity you have shown us this Starlight season. In my own childhood, I was a patient here myself. I suffered from a most curious ailment. Whenever I drifted off to slumber, I knew not when I would again wake. It was only through the benevolence and goodwill of those around me that my condition did at long last abate. And so it was that, when I came of age, I resolved to carry on my dear parents' life work, that I might do my part to bring succor and solace to those in the greatest of need. A simple motive, mayhap, but one that more than sufficed. But I've rambled on long enough. I thank you once again for your kindness, friend. You are welcome in the ward whenever you desire. I am sure your presence would bring smiles to the faces of the children. Aww. Oh, daily quest. Let's see what this daily quest is first. If I can find it. Here you go. Starlight story. Starlight gift box. Ah, adventurer, your return heartens the children and me as well. I know we have imposed on your generosity quite enough already, but I was wondering, might you be willing to spare a few moments of our time? In your travels across the realm, surely you've seen wondrous sights of which the children in my care could scarcely dream. It would be an ever so special Starlight gift to them if you could regale them with a tale of your adventures. Adventures. What do you say? Oh, thank you, my friend. I am certain your story will bring them no end of wonder and joy. I will gather the children in the innermost room. Pray meet us there when you are ready to tell your tale. Oh, he took a while to get... Alright. That's her, everyone. So what story will you tell us today? My friends and I do love a good tale. Of fun and games at the Gold Saucer. Yeah. Thank you, friend. Why, that was one of the most exciting stories I've ever heard. Well, everyone, I told you her stories would be the best. Indeed you did, Reverie. Whoops. Friend, your tale was such a rousing one that when I closed my eyes for a moment I could swear I was journeying at your side. But, as is oft the case, times pass swiftest of all, and the hour grows late. What say you rest here for the night, friend? This room is empty at the moment, and you have more than earned yourself a respite. I shall see you on the morrow. Bye, kids. Aww. Plunk. Ho, ho, ho! I say, it is good to see you again, my friend. Ah, we have met before, have we not? It is I, the wandering pilgrim, known far and wide for giving gifts to assiduous adventurers such as yourself. In truth, I had a mind to wield my hammer of legend and forge for you a masterwork of goldsmithery worthy of your efforts, but I fear that my attention was required elsewhere. But worry not, for I have procured a present which should more than suffice as a substitute. Ah, but it would seem dawn is nigh, and so I must return and do what only a wandering pilgrim man can. Until we meet again, and do remember to look under the tree. You'll meet him eventually. That gift is almost as big as me. How do I carry it? I also question. Whoa! Alright. Saint sent gift. Woo! Alright, show him to I'll just call him Dandelion. Good morning to you, friend. Did you... You say there was something waiting for you under the tree? Well, well, might it be that miracles are afoot, and the Saint Nimia himself has visited us to personally bestow a gift on one of his favorite little helpers. But forgive me my jest. The children were so stirred by your tale that they simply insisted that they return the favor in some way, and I was all too happy to oblige. Pray accept it as a humble token of gratitude from all of us at the Children's Ward for the kindness you have shown us this season. In your dreams, you say? Well, that is most fascinating indeed. Mayhap the sound of me tiptoeing into your room at night stirred your imagination as you slumbered. Or mayhap, well, suffice to say that this is a magical season, and I would not be the least bit surprised if the spinner herself sought to repay you for the miracles you've worked. Okay. At any rate, I thank you once more from the bottom of my heart for all you have done for the children. Should they you have the time and inclination to share another of your tales, I am certain they would welcome it with ears and hearts wide open, as would I. Okay. So that's that. I have no idea what this Starlight box says. Use. Oh, it gives you random things. Ooh, elegant art pieces. Okay, I guess I have to come back tomorrow to do this then. Okay. Well, anyway. So the things that were different, aside from the people that started the event knowing you already, the alchemist dude, Severian, Clara's here is leveled in alchemy. So he knows her. So I got a little different dialogue there. And this guy, Dandelion, Demaleo, apparently he was from 1.0. And if you were a legacy player, or if you met him or something, then he'd say something like, haven't we met before? Or something like that. So I've heard. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it and would like to see more, please hit that subscribe button wherever it is on this page. Like, comment, whatever you feel like doing. I hope you have a happy holiday or just a happy day, whatever you feel like. Again, I hope you have a great day and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.